We're live, maybe.
Yes, wait for Twitch to decide that there's a video. There's a video.
There's a video.
Hit the host button because this is my Twitch channel.
Host it up.
Send a tweet.
That's right. You have to change your stream key like every time.
I have a different profile.
Oh, okay.
I hear
That's
an
handy.
echo, by the way.
Oh?
Yeah.
My echo?
Yeah, I heard myself twice.
I don't have stream open or anything, and I'm on headphones near my ears and not anywhere else. I blame Google.
Thanks, Google.
Is it still there?
Still there. Every
Is it
time
on the
I say
stream?
something, it happens twice.
Well, we need to find out if it's coming back through me or on your computer, right?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me just get this out before I forget. I can't multitask. Fwa. Okay.
Because I don't see, like, I have a little, like, mic activity thing in my Google Hangouts, and it doesn't light up when, like, after you talk.
All right. So testing. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing something.
You have to say different things, or you...
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not hearing it there.
Only if you say testing. Well,
Testing.
just don't say that. don't say that.
What the hell? Let me close those windows. Testing. Nope, still hearing it. Is it coming through? Let's double check that. Where is
Here, I mean, I can turn my volume down. I'll turn my volume all the way down, and you do it.
Okay. Testing. Okay, I don't hear it. Testing.
Did you get any echoes?
No. Oh yeah, you turned it down. You wouldn't have heard me. I said I didn't hear it that time.
And now you are hearing it?
Testing. No.
All right, I'll keep your volume down a little lower just to be sure.
Interesting.
It could be coming back through my headphones or something like that was happening with Jeremy once.
Your headphones are weird.
Anyways, audio time is fun.
Always got to get the good old mic checks. I didn't even notice it until I just hit the live button, so of course, you know.
Yeah.
That happens then.
It's not like we're flying by the seat of our pants here.
No, not at all. Streaming is not totally a duct tape and grease kind of thing.
I'm going to move back a little bit.
I already moved back a little bit. Join the community with our Handelabra server. Oh, that's a mouthful. Discord.gg/Handelabra. Also, be sure to join the unofficial Realm of Discord Discord.
That's right. You want to double Discord, if at all possible.
Make sure you have duplicates of all different gaming variety channels available. I do not have a... Well, I could probably get one real quick. To the Realm of Discord.
I'm sure someone will paste it in.
This link will expire in 1 day. I don't like that. I want it to never expire. Generate new link. Copy. Paste. There.
Look at that.
Realm
Like
of
a pro.
Discord.
Like you're prepared.
Yeah, it's like I just had it on my clipboard. All right. Well, welcome to all.
Yeah. This is HandelabraLive.
Yeah.
And we're good at intros, obviously.
Thank you for joining us around the digital top while we play the greatest game on the earth, Sentinels of the Multiverse. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and being as inclusive as possible, so any comments and activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. All right, your turn, John.
I'm John. I'm a developer. This is Mark, aka Lewd, who is not a developer but is a really good streamer and all-around stand-up guy. So
stand-up guy. All right.
I'm my co-host here for New Year's Day 2019.
Woo! Yes, I
remember to change the number you write on your checks because checks are still a thing, right? They exist.
They still exist. I use checks.
Do you?
I do actually. I write it to my mom, who's a bit old-fashioned, but eh.
I have to deposit a check once in a while, but that's about it. Right. I haven't written one for years, I think.
They were more of a thing before the digital era, that's for sure.
It's true. It's a promissory note. Yeah, so we're going to play Sentinels. If you're wondering where I am, maybe you can guess if you know the landscape. So I'm gonna let you see the city, the mountains. We're gonna pan over to the setting sun in the west. So think about it and stalk me or whatever you need to do. Whoever guesses it first in the chat gets an internet cookie, because we all love those.
But make sure you clear your cookies afterwards.
Yes. I will also open a beer, will be another clue.
Del Puerto.
Cerveza del Puerto. It's a porter.
Well, while
and
you
this will be
open
another
that.
clue. We'll see if that should help. The thing that has the words of where, at least the country I'm in.
So the first answer is you're in a building.
I am in a building.
Technically correct, but not what we were looking for.
And I'm on the balcony, and it's super nice out. It is right now, I mean, it's cooling off a bit. It's 27 Celsius. It was 33 earlier today. It's pretty hot. You got a drink?
I can tell you that it was probably 33 here as well, just 33 Fahrenheit. I have my usual Mike's Hard Lemonade, watermelon flavored this time.
Nice.
I guess it's a bit redundant. I guess it's Mike's Hard Watermelon Lemonade. I guess is what it technically is.
Watermelonade. Melonade.
Watermelonade, yes.
Just call it melonade. Why would you even...
Yeah, what are you doing, right?
No, I'm not in Emoji Town. It's not where I am.
Yes. Also, that's not a place.
Cheers. I mean, it probably will be someday.
Probably. There'll be like a theme park called Emojiville where you can ride all the roller coasters featuring certain varieties of emotes and stuff, or emojis, I guess is what the
You know,
technical
someone's going to like name their new city like Eggplant or something.
Someone is going to do that for sure. I mean, I'm sure that eventually birth certificates will accept emojis, and then we'll start having literal names be eggplants and whatnot. Oh, jeez.
It's happening for websites and computers and stuff, so...
it's only a matter of time. And then everyone will be emojis. Oh, boy.
All right. Well, no one guessed, but I am in Santiago de Chile, and it is really nice. We were here for New Year's, and there were fireworks. Not like... We've been in like Berlin on New Year's Eve. It was like distributed fireworks, like everyone set off their own fireworks everywhere. And also in Cusco on Christmas Eve, it was like that. It was like crazy. Like imagine all of your neighbors and every neighbor in the city setting up fireworks and firecrackers at the same time.
Oh,
it's crazy.
My gosh.
But here it's more organized, and they have a tower that they shoot a big, huge display off of. That was very impressive.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But yeah, so there are lots of different fireworks celebrations in the world as it happens. So yeah, why don't we get started? And I will say, we're not going to show Oblivion on the stream today, but I'm going to show something about Oblivion. So maybe you should stay tuned for the break. Halfway through.
Stay tuned
Something
for the scripted halfway through break.
Unless we're playing Ultimate Akash Buddha. There's no break.
Alright, so who are you playing today? We haven't played Akash Buddha in a while. Ultimate difficulty. No, we're not doing that.
Speedrun.
Speedrun Akash. That's like oxymoron right there.
I did play a really good testing game of Oblivion today, where just everything fell into the right places, and Legacy actually ended up with the Oblivion Shard and formed a Mecha Knight and pulverized Oblivion basically by itself. Yeah, helicopter.
Jerk Legacy saves the world all by himself.
He did. He had a little help from his friends.
Such a jerk. You should just take him down right now.
Okay. That's a good start.
And do you want to do advanced and or challenge? I don't really like challenge. I mean, not that it's the worst challenge ever, just having to play with ongoing cards beyond just destroy them, but strategic destruction to make sure that the same one doesn't come back out.
Yeah, advanced is tricky too because of the flip side. So you just can try to avoid the flip side.
You just wail him on the front.
Yeah. Sure, we can try advanced. That's good strategery.
Good strategery, indeed.
We want to try to have a lineup of heroes designed to win, or roll with it.
A team of heroes designed to make this last an hour. I don't know that that's necessarily going to happen, though. Oh yeah, Scholar is always the go-to for that. I'll take Void Guard Writhe.
If we want it to last an hour, I have the team for that. At least a couple of heroes. Night Mist is
I'll
good
do
too.
Cosmic Inventor.
Oh yeah, that's good. Darren 2500, no new heroes or environments tonight.
Yeah, no
We are
previews.
going to be previewing some new Oblivion content next week when Jeremy returns. Why no Fnatic? Because we are drawing it out and not trying to win.
Well, we are trying to win. We just want to make it last. All right, so who would be the next go-to benchmark?
Yeah, he's pretty survivable.
Do I want base, draw a card, deal damage, or regain an HP, play a card? I'll do the regain HP one.
Yeah. And we want to let the audience choose? No, they'll just pick Rook City.
Yep, first viewer's choice I did on my stream was Ultimate Iron Legacy in Rook City.
How'd that
They
go?
brought a World of Hurt. I think it ended in like 2 rounds. And then I think I revisited it for like my New Year's special last year, which was like 4 games I played in previous streams. It was like, I'm going to replay the first viewer's choice game, and it still failed horrifically, so...
All right,
I had a
now that
Mittermeyer's.
this light is actually happening, I'm moving back so it's less bald spot glare. There we go.
Hashtag old man problems.
Mars base is great for hiding.
Oh yeah, and he can't really destroy the thing, can
He
he?
doesn't touch the environment, so he does destroy our stuff, but so we can't just sit
touch
around
it.
forever.
All right,
But we
so
might get a respite.
we might also get 3 straight whatchamacallits, villainous weaponries.
Yeah,
He's gonna have 2
or,
galvanized, 2 demoralizing presences, and he's gonna get 3 villainous weaponries. He'll just have a +7 all damage. Yeah, totally.
or pervasive red dust.
Oh yeah.
If you don't want Mars base, we can go somewhere else.
Oh no, I like what Mars base.
Okay.
I don't
Alright,
play
let's
in
do
Mars
it.
base enough. I think because there's a lot of shenanigans involving Legacy. Like, oh yeah, we have Legacy here as well. Maybe
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
the big
incorporate some
shenanigans
shenanigans.
That's true. Hey, we're strategizing. Here's
How to
Legacy.
postpone the game for as long as possible. First off, Meteor Storm. Is it Meteor Storm? No. Well,
Yeah, Meteor Storm, and then self-destruct sequence.
yeah, we need the self-destruct sequence for it to
And then
persist.
Legacy plays takedown and just skips his turn every time.
All right, here we go.
Even bonus points if you can also have heroic interception.
That would involve an out-of-turn card play, which is possible here. We have Scholar.
With benchmark here, right? Yeah, he can use his power to do that.
Oh yeah, they play a card and use the power. Yeah. I'll never let down my guard.
Legacy's power is to play a card. So
Oh, you know, I should remember that fact that we're doing Freedom 5 Legacy here.
that's why I picked Freedom 5 so that we could quicker setup for everyone.
I will never let down my guard. Justice must be dispensed to all now. Now? Let's all just sit back and think a spell. No need to get all riled up. I like that Iron Legacy ends in now and Scholar starts with now. I think that's poetic in some sense. Alright, so Scholar has a Bring What You Need, Flesh to Iron, Solid to Liquid, and Transmutive Recovery, so a good hand for him. Writhe Cosmic Inventor has Lies of the Shadows, Lurking Shadows, Umbral Siphon, and Unnerving Target. Freedom 5 Legacy has a Bolster Allies, a Fortitude, and 2 Surges of Strengths. And benchmark supply and demand has a flash installation drive, an Intel analyzer, a microfabricator, and a reinforced chassis. So
Legacy can also choose this fight with 2 next evolutions and lead from the front because Iron Legacy only does 2 damage types.
Nice. So we are on advanced, so all damage dealt by Iron Legacy is irreducible. So flesh to iron tanking, as we were talking about, actually can't really happen too well. But
on the front side.
On the flip side, yeah, but then every time we damage him, it redirects. But
yeah,
we could just get rid of it. Plink damage, redirect it to Scholar, and then do something else, maybe.
LewdDolphin, you crashed Bellsource Sears Twitch client. It's your fault.
It's my fault. All right. Now, even though damage is irreducible, it does not make it... Sorry, what's up? We're talking over each other.
Yeah, all of our discussions assume we'll survive long enough to actually do anything.
Right, yes, that's the thing.
Alright, so Flesh to Iron is basically not useful this game, really, so...
Yeah. What I was going to say is that damage irreduction, if that's a word, is not the same as... Or it does not bypass damage immunity. If you're immune to damage, you cannot be dealt damage. I'm going to expect the worst. Wait, I'm not the scholar. And let's put software in the trash.
Look at all that lovely hardware you have in your hand.
Who is considered to have the second lowest target dealt damage cannot deal damage. So that's going to be
I don't think Scholar is trying
Wraithe
to deal damage.
and Scholar.
I don't think any of us were probably planning to deal damage anyway.
Yeah, he has his... Let's see. We have the demoralizing presence, so we're going to do our... Oh, he's going to hit us first, and then we're going to hit ourselves. Final evolution, so whenever he uses a power, he regains HP. Superhuman redirection, so that when we do too much damage to him, he redirects it, and then galvanized a permanent +1. Oh, but Beatdown saved those two. I love that.
All right. I'm going to hope I survive another round and draw some more cards.
Oh, there is a Take Walker tonight. Dun dun dun.
There is. Yeah, he's going to heal 2 every time we use a power, so...
Is it just 2? Oh, it's just 2. I thought it was like H or something. I could stop him with Umbral Siphon.
I think that'll be a good plan for later.
Yeah, but I do want to get the Shadow Cloak and preventing damage to someone, or the first damage.
Our team is not good at getting rid of ongoings also.
An unnerving target the first time Wraithe is dealt damage. The source of the damage deals itself to Psychic. Hey, guess who's good at dealing lots of damage? Iron Legacy. And then...
healing himself, but wait. Is it going to be enough for superhuman redirection?
That is probably an issue for sure.
Actually, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah. At this point, but that could change. Yeah, I think we need bolster allies. We need more options.
Nowhere to hide.
Ideally, ongoing destruction options.
Which means Writhe or benchmark, by the way.
That's what, I know. So, hey, Buzz, you're loud. So I could go with don't dismiss anything and get a bunch of random stuff, or we could have benchmark play a card. If you have a hardware you want to get started with.
At the end of your turn, discard the top card of your deck, then put a software from your trash into play. I don't have the software. I mean, the flash installation drive will help keep cycling ongoing destruction one, because that gets destroyed, but I don't have it yet. But I support don't dismiss anything.
All right. Scholar might punch someone really hard, but, we'll see.
Oh, if he discards his hand, yeah, he'll
Yeah.
do 5 damage that redirects.
I could keep moving first, but I don't think I want that yet.
Yeah, we are on tonight, Janagro. It's the same as last week. I'm the guest host on a holiday. I guess. I don't know.
Legacy going first is good. Hey, he can punch himself. For just the right amount of damage.
Wait, what am I doing? I don't have a card in my trash, do I? Oh, I did. I just
You do.
that, yeah. But I want to play the top card of my deck. Overhaul loadout.
Ooh.
Draw
3
3.
cards. More hardware.
More hardware.
You actually don't want it in your hand as much because it's slower to play from there than with your one-shots.
Right. What does Writhe have? Darkly Dreaming, deal damage. Can't deal damage. Shadow Cloak not in play. Excellent.
Is a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, the Scholar can't deal damage actually, so he's safe from.
Yeah.
If he happens to. Oh, he tried to bring what you need. Oh well. Oh well, that did something.
Happy New Year to all, and to all a good night.
Yes.
All right, which
How was your
hardware
New Year's
do I want? My New Year's Eve was fun. I just basically hung with family. I don't really do too much. I don't go out or do anything, but hung with my immediate family. Just hung out instead of being in my room playing video games all day like I always do. So
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think I'm gonna go for Flash installation.
Cool. Yeah. We walked around a bit in the daytime and saw like they're setting up a big party and stuff like that. We decided not to go out to the big party, but the building we're in opened up the rooftop, so everyone could go and watch the fireworks from a really good spot. So that's what we did. It was nice.
Nice.
Maybe I'll post some video of it later. And earlier in the day, there was a massive fire like 3 blocks from here in like a furniture store that was entertaining.
Oh boy.
And like really smoky.
Fires are fun. I mean, fires are dangerous, guys, but they're fun.
Yeah. Someone's got a discarded card. I'm not going to use Surge of Strength.
Have
so
to.
That's true.
It's
actually not. This isn't doing anything right now.
I mean,
unless we're planning to deal fire damage.
Which, theoretically, I think, no.
We might a little, but like.
Oh yeah, Infernal Missile Pod does fire damage, but we don't have that yet.
Yeah, we can skip right now, I guess.
But yeah, I'm willing to skip it. It actually helps with certain environment cards, like.
Yeah, that's true.
Something else, I don't know.
The fire in the biosphere. Iron Legacy breaks our stuff. Ouch.
Alright, destroy 2 here ongoings. Well, I have too many software. I'll ditch the multi-point HUD. It's a good one, but I put out Intel Analyzer to try to filter for softwares.
So Scholar, I think, is going to tank from now on as the highest hit points. So if there's... Bring what you need will be handy to keep him in cards.
Right, and you had another one from Don't Dismiss Anything, so that makes it less likely. In fact, you don't have another one in your deck anyway, so... I like Unnerving Target, though, but that can pose issues with his redirection.
Yeah, if he gets another +1... I mean, damaging him isn't, like, really useful right now. So,
yeah.
We need to get more set up.
Yeah.
Ouch. I don't like ongoing cards. Do we have a way to get rid of one yet? Not yet. I'm gonna heal more.
Nice.
Heal everyone more. And play this out of turn? Yes, please. And another one.
Where's Parse when you need her? We don't need Parse. Damage dealing not too useful. Draw a card.
Getting some dark out here. It is the height of summer here. We just passed the summer solstice, so the days are long.
Okay, he has 2 more ongoing destruction cards, so I could put something out for fodder, because I don't want to Umbral Siphon still, and my other cards are kind of junk. So I'm going to put out Lies of the Shadows, even though I don't have my Shadow Cloak.
It's buffer.
And I have Skiamaki to search for it, and I have Fight and Fade to search for the Shadow Cloak, so all is good in the world.
All is good. We actually might want him to flip, because when he flips, he only attacks 1 hero target.
Yeah.
Instead of all of us. Yeah.
But then we can't hit him as much. But, I mean, yeah.
Well, we're not hitting him right now.
Yeah.
1 player play a card. Any suggestions? Scholar could draw a whole bunch. Or Proverbs and Axioms to heal everyone. And everyone draw.
Offer from your trash.
Or if you want to get your Shadow Cloak.
Oh, yeah. I could deal damage, search for the Shadow Cloak, play a card, and then I could stop him from playing cards as well. Oh, but then I'll destroy it, but then I can bring it back with Skiamaki. Ooh boy, Skiamaki. 1 target deals itself 1 and 1.
Yeah. We could probably get him to flip just from that. Do you want to do that? Do some Writhe shenanigans?
Yeah, Writhe shenanigans.
Alright, you figure out your Writhe shenanigans.
I will figure it out. Let's Fight and Fade to get the Shadow Cloak first.
You also could use your power again to protect someone else.
Yeah. If that target is still in play, you may play an ongoing or equipment card. Oh boy, this is exciting. I'm gonna play Skiamaki. And then Iron Legacy hits himself.
Irreducible, 3 and 3.
And then I will play the Grasping Shadow Cloth to stop him from playing cards.
Which card do you want to play again sooner?
Is it? I mean, I guess it is possible for him to cycle through his deck if we do get the
yeah,
the damage immunity thing. So
probably
the one that's the least beat
down
would have no effect when we're immune to damage, so I would probably say that one. I will destroy the Shadow Cloak. And now I will search my trash for the Shadow Cloak and I'll put it into play.
And then when he tries to punch you, you can redirect it to him.
Yeah.
Or when he tries to punch anyone. Hey, Heroic Interception.
I can prevent the first damage to to Legacy, not Iron Legacy. Jeez. Is that Hero or Hero? Yeah, Hero, so it's not Iron Legacy. Good. Okay, so his damage is still irreducible. Oh, I'll get the Microfabricator, and then we can speed things up. Draw 2, discard 2. Overhaul loadout. Shunt energy. Those are not the ones I want. Tactical Communicator could be good. If he's flipped or has damage reduction. Shunt Energy is not going to be good with Superhuman Redirection. I'll get rid of that one. And I already discarded one multi-point. Ooh, if we can make Legacy be the lowest.
Check out that sunset gradient. Great graphics.
Made you full screen for that. Welcome to HandelabraLive, where all we do is stare at John's mug while we play a game in the background that you can only hear through audio.
That's right. That sounds like a great concept stream. It's like the Museum of Fart.
I can move one of these back to my hand anyway, so I'll just get rid of that one. Oh, and I can play one. Oh, right. Yeah, I can play one. Totally. Yeah.
Stupid Healy ongoing.
Countermeasures is never going to be a thing.
Could probably end up killing one of us by accident.
Who's the
0.
first bad guy to be stopped? Hopefully Iron Legacy.
Yay, pervasive red dust.
Oh boy.
We can still skip this, I guess. And
oh boy.
Destroy all but one. Well, we don't need Grasping Shadow Cloth. Or no, we do need it, right?
Yeah, that would stop him from playing cards, is the thing.
So everything except that? Unless you wanted to play a card.
I don't want him to play a card. All his cards are bad.
Yeah.
Just get rid of everything else.
We can get these things back.
Yeah, when the red dust is destroyed, we'll get them back. Unfortunately, Scholar has no equipment cards. And I don't think that Legacy's found his ring, so we can't get as good of a benefit.
And we need something to protect Legacy soon. Or he's going down.
Well, hopefully Legacy goes down. Oh, our Legacy. Got it. Here.
Yay! We have a benchmark to protect Legacy.
For the time being.
Yeah, I'm not going to be using Truth Seeker. I think it's time for everyone to heal a little. Get a little heal in your heart. And draw a card.
Play a little card. Heal a little damage. Get down tonight.
I guess you could have.
I could have done it, yeah. I was just thinking because the damage would have been prevented.
You probably want the hit points anyways, though.
Yeah, the only benefit would be to draw 2 cards. But hit points are important.
Well, you could deal 2 cards and let someone else use a power for free, right? With the... You prevent the damage to them.
True.
Which is actually pretty useful for benchmark because you're already getting 1 hit point. You want to do that?
Nah.
I guess it depends on if you want Writhe to get the HP or not, which we might want.
HP was the reason we played that card, so...
It's true. Alright, I have lots of cards, so I'm going to get a couple of hit points. And give a couple to Iron Legacy as well, because that's how it rolls.
Yeah. Remember how exciting it was when I had Legacy do a bunch of damage to himself?
Yeah. It was very exciting, but we couldn't. Stupid Final Evolution undid it all. And your Shadow Cloth is back in your deck now.
Yeah. Oh, that's really bad, actually. I was thinking of Umbral Siphoning and then getting the Shadow Cloak, but yeah. I can't do that. A lot of these don't really do too much.
Yeah.
Were you thinking of intercepting heroically?
Sure, I could. We wouldn't get to use it for a trick, but
right.
there's another one. The trick hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, we haven't had the opportunity, and we do need to stay alive.
We probably want to make sure we don't die first.
Yeah.
So, yeah, choose Legacy, and I'll play that.
All right.
Because we might die first otherwise.
Yeah, we kind of need to survive. You don't have another... don't dismiss anything.
We're all immune to damage now. Well, I've got the first each turn, which hopefully is enough.
Hopefully.
If you go deployment actuator, you might discard the software you need. The ongoing destruction one.
Actually, yeah, if you are lowest right now, so if I can keep the intervening path calculator, I can redirect damage from Legacy to benchmark.
Right.
So I do need to play something. And this will let me move a hardware from my trash to my hand, so I'll do that. We end up with the upgraded memory unit. Good. And let's take the
Oh, it didn't reveal many at all.
Yeah, let's take the HP one because that synergizes well with the HP one. Lead from the front. All right, we have
there we go.
One of the 20 cards we need. I'll destroy Intel Analyzer to stop that destruction, then I'll draw another card, and I'll destroy Multipoint HUD to stop that destruction, and then Intervening Path Calculator stays alive.
Nice.
And that... regain 2 hit points. And I get another deployment actuation for a thing that lets me use another power. And I can return a hardware to my hand, which is probably wise. It's harder to get hardware. Probably why they're called hardware. So if you can discard for the pervasive red dust, then which one would I rather have? I don't think it really matters because both of these act at the end of turn. So I'll just...
You can just discard the one that you want again.
I want one to put in my hand here, and then one that will get put into play by pervasive red dust. So...
Right, because you can discard the software or something for that.
Yeah, and I don't think... Yeah, flash installation drive doesn't really do too much for me just yet. I mean, actually, it can be very handy to get software back. In fact, yeah, that's the reason to do it. But we haven't found the ongoing destructy ones. All right, so yeah, I don't have 5 or fewer, so I'm playing a software. So let's put out the ally matrix.
And a whole bunch of 0 damage again.
So if we destroy a pervasive red dust, an oxygen leak is going to start doing something.
1 damage.
We all agree. Right. We could also have Legacy move it to the bottom of the environment deck, I suppose.
Yes.
Don't think I need... Or no, wait. I don't have equipments anyway. Yeah, so discarding equipment to get into play. So Umbral Siphon is the answer.
And I'm not going to need Surge of Strength to punch myself harder.
And I already have the hardware in the trash that I want, so I'll discard a software because that's easier to get back.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have played Inspiring Presence. I was thinking about the hit points, but then we punched ourselves right away. So it didn't really matter. Do we care about this? Oh, it's only 1 card.
It's only 1 card, yeah. And if we...
At this point, we have a lot.
Yeah, so...
Benchmark, maybe?
Benchmark, yeah. Because, yeah. Alright, he has a damage reduction and HP regen, in addition to everything else.
Alright, Yeah, we're all immune, so this doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, and then the first one is prevented anyway.
And then Legacy punches himself.
Right, but then I can redirect it for this
Yeah.
turn. Not that it matters, but I will show off the new tech that was developed and is awesome and amazing.
That did matter, because Legacy would have hit himself because his immunity was only once a turn.
No, I meant the hold the button down to do it this turn.
I see. Future tech.
Yes. The twist the
worst.
ether tech.
I'm probably not going to need that, so get rid of that. Yeah, let's do this. Draw more things. Things I don't need.
I will show off that I am the new standard. Flesh to Iron will at least help with the self-damage.
That's true. Is it enough to be worth it, though?
Probably not.
We want to be getting rid of Demoralizing Presence and Next Evolution very soon if we can. We haven't come across anything yet, but we know it's there.
I actually have an additional power now, so I could play a card that involves a power use. And will also prevent his HP regen, so...
You can start making progress if you like, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do 3 irreducible... I mean, I don't have the Shadow Cloak.
Yeah.
But the other ones that I have that would use a power, say, draw a card, increase damage to that target by 1. I'd rather have that comboed with Umbral Siphon anyway, but... Oh well. I mean, we kind of... So, we could flip him, and with Umbral Siphon, he won't be able to regain HP, so it shouldn't be too hard to take him out. Obviously, the hard part is the damage redirection thing, but we do have a hero called Cosmic Inventor Writhe.
That's true. He invents things. Yeah, if you want to like try to do it faster, we could.
So... Oh, here. Unquiet Night. I can destroy things now. So, he's not going to regain HP now, so we could perhaps try to start thinking about flipping him. I don't know that we can flip him immediately, though. But, like, if we're going to flip him, we probably want to have Writhe prevent damage to the Scholar, or the first damage to the Scholar each turn. But, yeah, I guess it's not really a priority right now.
He goes after the lowest once he's flipped, so that would be Legacy.
Right, but Benchmark could still redirect it, so...
Oh, right. Then you could choose Benchmark.
I could choose Benchmark.
I don't know. Well, are we going to flip him this turn? So Legacy can punch him for 3 damage. And could punch him again for 3 damage if necessary. So that's 20. If we want. And then he would flip. So we could...
he would flip. Okay.
Definitely flip him if we want. Plus whatever Benchmark can do. And we could probably do more than that by not, like, using Legacy stupidly.
I do have Ally Matrix, so I could have Writhe use a power on Benchmark's turn to have more damage preventions.
Yeah.
So I can
have you play Unquiet Night to get rid of that damage reduction as well.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, we have to do that. So I'm going to prevent damage to Writhe, and then I'm going to have Benchmark give Writhe the power to prevent damage to Benchmark, and then we could save.
You're going to get another
Legacy
power from Legacy's card play on Writhe as well, because potentially, because you get to... Oh, but you need the Shadow Cloak. Did you get a way to get the Shadow Cloak? No. That's okay.
Well, I mean, I guess if you want me, if you could have me play Lurking Shadows on your turn, and then I can give lots of... Like, because I'm going to have Benchmark use Ally Matrix to have Writhe use a power directly. So, if you want a third hero to have a damage prevention effect...
Hey, next evolution? I think getting rid of that reduction ongoing is going to be the most important thing.
Okay. So, I see, because you're saying play on Quiet Night. I see what you're saying now. So
yeah, you can play on Quiet Night, and then, but you can't play a card unless you have the Shadow Cloak. So
yeah, none of these help. But we do need to get rid of Armored Fortitude because we don't have the means of damage reduction.
Well, we do once upon a time.
We had it. We had the possibility, and then a little card called Pervasive Red Dust, followed by a shuffle, screwed things up. Yeah, let's start with the power. Discard a card. I've been discarding lots of cards here. Ooh, I have Secondary Cannon. That's a good one. I'll get rid of Reinforced Chassis because that's... I guess once Legacy's flipped, though, it will be kind of useful. Right. Well, so then Writhe. Shadow Cloak. Hey. Hello.
The card you don't necessarily want in your hand, but you got it.
Better than the deck, and no means of getting it.
That's true.
All right.
No HP for you. Come back 1 year.
You could have had 4 HP there, but you decided not. Or I decided for you not.
Since Legacy didn't punch twice, we need Benchmark to punch if we are going to flip them.
Okay, so Flyby. And since we got rid of the damage reduction, that actually does enough. Perfect. I do have Secondary Cannon. Whenever you use a power, discard a card to deal 1 target 1 projectile damage. That will start getting into overkill territory, but it's probably better to get that earlier.
But that's going to be more instances per turn, which is what we need.
Yeah, more instances because, yeah, we need to worry about being able... Yeah, so... We'll get
you might get you'll probably get the Missile Pod if you use Deployment Activator.
Which is also nice and exciting, but I'll probably get it here. Or not. Well, maybe. Draw 3... Got the Threat Neutralizer, finally.
Finally, yeah.
Finally. So there's nothing that would have an effect upon entering play, right? I mean,
yeah, you don't have that cooling thingy.
And there's nothing that's about, like, play up to X hardware and softwares. I mean, I could get... or no, never mind. Flash Installation Drive isn't the one that does it.
Yeah, I don't know if any of these super matter.
Right, because I'm done with my power, so it's just the end of turn. Discard the top card of your deck and then put a software from your trash into play. I don't think that really matters, does it?
Like, you could put Microfabricator ahead of Upgraded Memory Unit if you want, but I don't know that really matters that much. Because you can, like, control your hand size better that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I'll just skip. Ooh, what should take effect first? Ooh. How about you regain the HP first?
Bye.
Oh no!
Oh,
Alright, so where are we? Hardware. I may play software. I'll put out the Threat Neutralizer now. Why not? And play a hardware. Why not?
Hey.
And then...
Just keep it rolling.
So where are we at? We're at the Microfabricator. So afterwards...
For no reason right now.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that. And then I can put a software from my trash. Oh my gosh! Can we put Legacy at 1? Or at 2 or fewer, I guess. That would be funny. I guess the multi-point HUD.
Yeah, that's good to use
Use
at
it at the
the
start of
your
my turn, and then bunches of single instances of damage, and a pervasive red dust. Hello.
Oh, great. Well, at least we have lots of equipment to spare.
Alright, do I have another Umbral Siphon? I think I discarded... Oh, I do have another in hand. Okay, but I do also have the Shadow Cloak, but...
You have other things you want to play, though.
Yeah.
But I guess it's between... this is all you, because I have no equipment.
So if we want... So we have to keep 3 of these. So if Umbral Siphon is one of them... I also have... How many... I have 4 softwares and 6 hardwares. So if I destroy 3 hardwares... Or no, if I destroy 4 hardware... I'm destroying at least 3 hardwares. If I destroy 4, then I'm destroying lots of the softwares. Namely, Intervening Path Calculator. Or no, I guess I could destroy everything... Or destroy... Yeah, so let's destroy 2 softwares, so it doesn't... Okay. Never mind.
You doing alright?
Sorry, there's... Benchmark is just the most complex hero ever. Seriously.
It's true.
Like... He's very powerful, but there's just so much going on that I love that he's in the digital game now, because playing him physically would just be like a headache.
Oh, it's pretty crazy on the tabletop.
I don't know if I'm allowed to share any playtesting secrets, but screw it. We're on HandelabraLive, which is the land of secrets.
Sure.
One of the first suggestions for our benchmark was, hey, how about we make all the hardware unique? Originally, they were not all unique. Yeah.
Were they limited?
I don't remember. But I do remember at one point they said it'd be kind of cool if the hardware was unique. But I remember the concern was, can Adam possibly draw enough of hardwares and stuff? And then Christopher said, oh yeah, that's not a problem. So yeah, there's a little behind the scenes of playtesting from the lurker who never actually playtests, but has followed the Oblivion development. All right.
It says playing him physically requires those start end of turn tokens no one ever uses. Those are the tokens I use the most.
No one
Out of
ever
all the
uses.
tokens, those are the most useful tokens.
I
In my
use them all
opinion.
the time. Oh my
It's a
gosh.
shame that the core game doesn't come with them.
It
It's
should
only
come
part of
with
the
them. It
token
also
pack.
should.
Yeah.
I think one of the most annoying things, though. Now we're talking about the physical game, but like,
Hey, it's all the same game.
and I've never actually played the physical game a lot in the past 2 years or so. But like, one of my biggest grievances was how there were so many damage dealt +1 and damage dealt -1 tokens, but so few damage taken +1 -1 tokens. That was part of the reason that I bought more, but they still came with way more.
Well, there's all these tokens that like they're like useful for one edge case in the core game.
Right. All
Or
damage
whatever,
is
right?
melee,
Like,
all damage is
yeah,
fire.
all damage toxic or whatever. It's like, yeah, like why are there 8 of those?
Yeah.
That's not really that handy. And I like the damage type tokens, but there are way too many of them. I like left one of the pages unpunched because a friend of mine had them all in his game, and it's like there's like a million of these. Like you don't need that many. They're the same kind of thing where you need like one of them once in a while.
It was just annoying that there was like 12 damage dealt and 5 damage takens, when damage taken is a little more common, I think.
No, they're the reverse side of each other.
No, they're not. The reverse sides of them are +1 -1.
Oh, right, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Maybe your friend was missing tokens. I don't know if that's really the case.
No, this is my set.
Personal copy, maybe you're missing tokens. Maybe someone stole your token. Yeah, we actually end up using the damage type and like the 10,000 HP and like other weird tokens for like just other things, like indicating like that this effect has happened this turn or stuff like that. One thing I really wish there was a different set of number tokens, because like, especially in Oblivion, tons of things have, of course, hit points, but also have tokens. And so like you have to keep, that's one thing we use like other token types for, because you don't want to mix up their health with their tokens like on Progeny or something, or the Unstable. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? You finally decided your equipments.
So I'm terrible at multitasking, so I did that while you were talking.
Sure.
I decided on 2 hardwares that have an effect that are very important. The others were end-of-turn effects that... Ideally, we get rid of Iron Legacy this round, is my presupposition, but...
Well, let's do that.
I don't know that that will necessarily happen, but we can work towards that.
Swallowed by Shadow.
Yeah, that one's a bad one. So...
And if you have a way to find the Shadow Cloak, which you don't, are you planning to play it?
Yeah, that was my thought. I don't have ones that search for that because that was the big issue. So
I guess if you play it, then like you could do other things.
Then Legacy can have Writhe play Lurking Shadows, damage dealt by Writhe that target by 1. Well, I guess it's only temporarily and would only affect like 1 thing, but I don't normally like distorted perception. And I think I still don't, because I have to destroy the Shadow Cloak for the extra effects. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Yeah.
Destroying the Shadow Cloak is a little easier in the base version. Easier decision. Ouch, that's a lot of punching.
Yeah. And I also got rid of the HP recovery part on benchmark, so...
You don't have to protect Legacy from this if you don't want.
Yeah, I'm thinking not. Sorry. I saved him from the super big hit because benchmark had more HP.
Yeah.
But hey, now you could play the damage reduction thing.
Do you expect the worst? Or, yeah.
Flesh to Iron, I was thinking. I mean, if you happen to have Expect the Worst and Alchemical Redirection, we could have Legacy have you play that.
I don't happen to have it, though.
Yeah, you don't.
Well, I'm gonna start doing some damage.
So the first one is going to redirect to yourself.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So, yeah, so now Umbral Siphon's expired, so I want to use that this turn. So I guess I should start with Shadow Cloak.
First, ideally.
Because I have to get that out there. I mean, I don't have to, but... And then let's... do this. I could destroy the Shadow Cloak to redirect it.
If you hit the Scholar, you can't regain HP.
Okay, yep, that's bad. Let's get rid of that then.
That would be bad.
Yes. So, that was a wonderful, exciting usage of of the Shadow Cloak that I wish we could have had more time with.
Yeah.
Alright, but he cannot regain HP, so...
Do Motivational Charge. That would be a decent amount of damage. Or Flying Smash and play a card would work.
Who's hitting hard already?
Yeah, I think Flying Smash to clear away the redirect.
And the Villainous Weaponry. I support those.
Yeah.
Scholar probably wanted a Flesh to Iron, but...
I wanted more Mortal Forms for this reason.
Gotcha.
Actually, I didn't want to punch that because I wanted Scholar to hit it.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're gonna do now.
Scholar's going to do more if I don't hit the villainous weaponry here.
Gotcha.
I just want to use Flying Smash to clear away the redirect. Unless you have another redirect.
I mean, you could leave the redirect out, because he will deal damage based on how many targets were dealt damage. This does include hero targets.
And like play something else?
I don't know. You do have a lead from the front in next evolution. That.
Yeah, but then, yeah. All right, that's fair.
If you can get that set up next turn.
That's fair.
But, I mean, yeah.
We'll go back. I'll save the Flying Smash.
Oh, I didn't see the rewind, sorry.
Or I could play Fortitude, which might be smarter anyway. I'll go lead from the front. Get out the way. And the weaponry still goes away. I guess that's less damage to the Scholar. It's less damage overall to Iron Legacy. Maybe? Yeah, slightly by 1, I guess. So.
But the good news is he can't regain HP. So, like, getting rid of his HP regen helps a lot.
And not having the Scholar prevented from gaining HP helps a lot as well.
Right, so what do I want to do here? Legion Core Processor's actually going to go off first.
Just destroy intervening, and then you don't need to destroy other things.
Right. But then
right
Legacy will have, well, could be taken out by Iron Legacy. But we do have multi-point HUD. If I can combo that with various other things. So how would be the best way of doing that? I want to activate multi-point HUD at the start of my turn, so I want to use it.
Use Shunt Energy, maybe?
And actually, after I use it, I could destroy it.
Yeah.
And leave Ally Matrix out. One other player may draw a card and use a power. I don't know if that would be nice.
Ally Matrix is going to want you to destroy 2 software cards. So
yeah, but if I destroy Threat Neutralizer and multi-point HUD with it, I can keep Ally Matrix out.
Yeah.
So I'll destroy Intervening Path Calculator here. And then I will use multi-point HUD.
This is part of how you can use multi-point HUD like 3 times on your turn.
Exactly.
By destroying it.
Oh, and then I discard a card. Okay, so I don't see. The thing is, now with the +1, I can't use Shunt Energy, but that's okay. Because it'll be 4 + 1 + 1 -1 is 5.
Oh, the redirection.
So
well, you could use Threat Neutralizer instead and blow that up.
Yeah, let's get rid of this one. This gets rid of the redirect.
Ow.
So maybe I do want to keep the Threat Neutralizer out, because then I could destroy the redirect.
Yeah. I don't know if we need to destroy the redirect.
Yeah, let's get rid of Ally Matrix.
You can probably chip it away without doing that. Like, you have other ways to do damage besides Shunt Energy. You got a Missile Pod in your deck still?
It's still in my deck. I could also get onboard cooling systems.
Yeah, both of those would be perfect. So
I got onboard cooling systems.
That's great.
Let's move a hardware to my hand. Microfabricator, maybe. I don't think that was the one I wanted. Whatever. Destroy. You could also get rid of Demoralizing Presence.
Yeah, that's annoying. That's probably worse than the redirection.
Yeah,
right now.
Let's do that.
So it's like constantly hurting us.
I'm sure theoretically there was a way we could have taken out Iron Legacy like this turn. Oh, I have an additional power because of onboard cooling systems. Okay. Flyby.
Nice. Maybe theoretically you'll be able to.
And then I can play a card, which I could play a software, which will do damage. That should actually win the game. Yeah. Huzzah!
Theoretically, there's a way to win the game this turn.
Also, practically, there's a way to win the game this turn.
Look at that, right on time.
Oh, nice. 1 hour. Perfect.
Look at the people thinking we wouldn't be able to beat Iron Legacy.
Look at the people who thought this was going to be a short game over in 2 rounds.
We did pick heroes to draw it out.
That was a good game. I like that. That was one of my favorite Iron Legacy games, I will say.
Nice. Yeah, I enjoy like turning some of the typical fights on their head. So
probably my favorite.
Ah,
thank you, Velosaurus. I will say that my actual favorite Iron Legacy game was one I did on Dolphin's Dive. That was an Ultimate Iron Legacy that lasted like 12 rounds or something. Because Arch and Adept did so much healing over the course of the game to keep everyone alive. each card play and each power was very important to make sure we could stay alive for that long. But like, I kept thinking, what? We're still alive? What? This is still going? What?
Nice.
And it took like 6 rounds.
2019, we're unbeaten.
Yes.
For the year.
In 2019, our record is 1-0.
Especially us. All right. So as promised, I'm going to show a preview on my phone here. If you want to make the screen big.
It's already big.
It's already big. It's my iPhone. Let's go to Sentinels. And yes, welcome back. So this is in the middle of a game I was doing some testing on today. There's not the graphics for everything in there yet, of course, but it is this guy on a phone.
Oh my gosh.
It's a giant card on a phone. What else can I see here? We've got mission cards that are also wide cards, so they swipe across like that. Yeah, we've got the Scion Reserve, the Scion Reserve, the Scion Reserve. You can flip it over. Spoiler alert. Yeah, shield cards. I can show you what this is on Oblivion's turn, actually. So in the main area there, Oblivion would be like hanging out there. The 6/4 is the Inevitable Destruction card. I can maybe get it closer.
So you can sort of see the 6 and the 4.
Yeah, but that's the big card with the countdown and everything on there. So yeah, on a hero turn, here's the Naturalist who's been knocked out. So you can see you still have the hero, the villain, Oblivion, and the heroes at the top. But then we have the current battle zone and the other battle zone at the bottom with small, tiny cards. And you can tap on them to like pull them up as well, just like your regular phone game. And so yeah, so it's a lot on the screen, but similar to, you know, if you're playing team mode on your phone, you tap around to look at the different things and get around. So far so good. There's some special things that we're tweaking for phone mode, but it's going to be going into beta probably this week. And there are so many things that we're working on with Oblivion. If you saw the beta board, you might be wondering what we're doing, but there's just so much content in Oblivion that's interacting with all the other content that it's a ton of glitches and stuff that we're dealing with, but we're getting through it. So stay tuned for more previews next week. But that's that. Have you played Oblivion at all in the beta, Lude?
I have not played it in the beta, no. I was meaning to, but like most of my like when I play Sentinels beta, it's when I'm on the toilet on my phone. So,
well, we'll get you started there soon then.
Yeah, I think once Oblivion is on the phone, I'm going to start having longer and longer bathroom sessions.
Yeah, it's like, what are you in there for an hour and a half for?
Sorry, Oblivion just took forever. I mean, there was one time I got super into a game when I came out, and my parents were like, "Why were you in there for half an hour?" Jeez. I was like, "Oh, was it that long? Oops."
LewdDolphin says take longer. All right, let's play a new game. Game 2. We must remain undefeated.
All right.
I am seeing all the garbage trucks out here tonight.
All the garbage to take away the sewage waste of Oblivion.
That's right. And the New Year's Eve revelry.
All right, well, I'm going to pick heroes first.
Are we going to do viewer's choice?
I don't know, but I'm going to pick heroes first. One of my favorite heroes is Tempest. I'm just going to take him. And
why don't we build a team, and then the chat can pick a villain they think we won't win against.
So Ultimate Iron Legacy and Rook City? Okay.
Well, they can't pick Iron Legacy because we already beat him.
True. I'll take Chrono. Those are like two of my favorite heroes of all time.
This is like the most projectile damage team so far, and I like that vibe. So,
so I guess we're committed to projectile.
Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe Parse.
Parse does have projectile.
Or the Wraithe.
Wraithe is also big on projectile.
Wraithe is pretty projectile. Let's do that.
All
also, my characters are purple. So.
Ultimate Dreamer. Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah, let's take votes now. So, go ahead and vote.
So after the word vote is when votes can come in, I guess, or
yeah,
or however
choke point
you want to. All right, choke point.
You just don't want Dreamer to count.
Yeah, let's not have Dreamer count. No.
And then we can randomize the environment.
Sounds good. Choke point, Spite, Heroic Infinitor, Dreamer. Ooh, counted. Yep, that was the same.
So when you're playing.
Or is he saying we're playing Ultimate on Dreamer difficulty?
Oh, when you're playing on the bathroom break, do you craft a matchup or do you press random?
I hit random and I go. Sometimes, like if new decks get released, I will hit random until I get a new deck, or especially with the last ones, I wanted to like get a feel for the hero, so I'd pick the 5 heroes and then I did random after that. But yeah, I didn't do Oblivion because it was not on the phone yet. I might have also chosen an environment that was new, but I haven't really dabbled with it too much. I actually deleted it off my phone recently because it takes up a lot of space on my phone.
Yeah, it's a lot of artwork and music and everything.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, it just does. But I had to get rid of it.
2 for choke point. 2 for choke point, 2 for Infinitor. 3 for Infinitor.
All right.
So, Ultimate Heroic Infinitor.
We're doing that.
And they all said Ultimate, too. It wasn't just like...
Right.
That's not me.
So, increased damage dealt to Infinitor by 2. At the start of the villain turn, the top card of Infinitor's deck is revealed. If it is a manifestation, it is put into play. If not, it is shuffled back into Infinitor's deck, and each manifestation in play is restored to its maximum HP. And if he so happens to flip, manifestations are indestructible, and damage dealt by villain targets is irreducible and cannot be redirected.
His flip side should just read, you lose.
Yeah, the advanced rule on the flip side is kind of atrocious, because like the whole thing about the flip side is that he absorbs his manifestations. But on advanced, they don't actually go away. They're still out there. Oh.
Yeah. Let's try not to get there.
All right, and then we're going to hit random, and we're probably going to get a new environment. No, we can't do that. Magmaria.
Yeah, Magmaria. Nice.
So, Ultimate Heroic Infinitor versus Tempest, Wraithe, Chrono-Ranger, and Expatriette in Magmaria.
Yeah, when I'm testing new content, I do a similar thing, actually, where I randomize until I get something new, because you don't want to always be testing just with all the new stuff, because sometimes you want to catch interactions with older stuff, too.
Right. And especially with guys. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Guys is the whole section.
I can barely resist the whispers of oblivion. You must help me, heroes. See, I'm very good at the insane voice.
Face the maelstrom.
Very good at the insane voice, but I'm not good with the British accent, so I can only do the one and not the other.
Tempest has like a tiny cartoon voice.
You can fight the strength of a maelstrom! Alright, Tempest has Chain Lightning, Elemental, Subwave Inducer, Flash Flood, and a Useless into the Stratosphere. Well, I shouldn't say useless. Wraithe has Grappling Hook, Razor Ordnance, Throat Jab, and Trust Fund. Chrono-Ranger has Displaced Armory, Eye on the Prize, Hunter and Hunted, and Ranger's Mark. Expatriette has 2 Quick Draws, a Reload, and a Submachine Gun. We're starting with Recalcitrant, Twisted Miscreation, Crushing Cage. Wait, well, no, I'm kidding. Ocular Swarm, and Recalcitrant.
What?
One shot was revealed. Twisted Miscreation.
Well, nothing hitting the lowest, which is good.
Ocular Swarms are normally useless just on the front side, but in this version, they're always useless. With Echo.
Maybe that's your weird left hand thing happening.
Oh, maybe. Maybe that's what's been going on. I don't know. There's certainly weird things happening with my mic that I've not been able to sort out, even after having switched mics. So the next issue then is the computer, which means I need to get a new computer. Actually, I did get a new laptop.
There you go.
In September, I got a Razor Blade, which is really good.
Is it real sharp?
It's actually kind of has sharp edges. Not knife sharp edges, of course, but sharper than I was used to with my old laptop. It's very powerful, very wonderful. I've generally used it for Microsoft Excel and little else. Because right after I got it, I got super busy with teaching. Oh, hey, this is me.
This is you. Let's get them down to 1 hit point.
Okay. Right, so... Stream keeps freezing. Oh, I am actually dropping a lot of frames right now, so let's take a brief break. Dropping lots of frames. Hold on. Hold on.
Is that a break that involves briefs?
Your butts.
Tidy whities?
Yeah, occasionally I get like stream hiccups like this, and the only thing I can really do is wait for it to settle. It's not really very settly right now.
Just like the real hiccups. Well, we can probably see some Christmas lights across the way. Maybe if I turn my camera. You see them? It's like the light here is like making it hard to see. How about that?
Sort of helps.
Yeah. Blinking lights.
Nice.
Yeah, that light is like causing lens flares in the camera, I think.
Yeah, there's a little purple thing going through your mouth.
But if I move a little further from the light, that gets rid of the lens flare.
Aha.
All right, are we back? Are we gonna play?
I don't know. It's still kind of going from red to green.
Still wonky.
I'm at 5,200
How is it out
frames.
there in Chatland? Take Walker, I am on my apartment balcony, yes, in Santiago de Chile.
What floor are you on?
We are staying at Airbnb. 13th floor.
Nice.
They're not superstitious about that here.
I was gonna,
but they're really superstitious about other things.
It is actually the 13th floor. I've heard about that thing where hotels don't have a 13th floor, but I've not actually been in a hotel with more than like 10 floors. So.
Oh yeah, I used to live on the 15th, which was really the 14th, in a building. Because they skipped the 13th floor. Sometimes there really is a 13th floor and it's like a maintenance floor. Yeah, but what was I going to say about superstitions? Oh yeah, so for New Year's Eve, there's like a whole list of New Year's Eve things that are pretty funny. So like you can eat 12 grapes at the stroke of midnight to make sure that you'll make money in the new year. You can roll your empty suitcase around the block to make sure you'll get to travel in the new year. You can wear yellow underwear to make sure you'll get laid on New Year's Eve.
This is a family-friendly stream.
Yeah, I mean, like, you get to lie down and have a nice sleep.
To make sure you lay down. Okay, got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Carry on.
So in the week before New Year's, like all the markets are full of yellow underwear for sale. See, look, there's no drop frames. They're hearing me fine.
Yeah, no, we are actually, we're up to 6,900 now. It's still kind of doing that thing where it goes back and forth between red and green. But it's not actually like kicked the bucket, so I don't know. We could try to carry on and hope that it fixes. It's possible that other people in the house are downloading stuff or something, which takes up bandwidth.
Get out of here.
It's the woes of living with other people. Alright, so getting things down to one or fewer twisted miscreations are the hardest to do that, and my base power actually doesn't do anything here.
Oh, they have a frozen John, but audio is fine. Maybe I'm just being really still.
It's also possible that the stream is just flash show, or like, what's it called? Slideshow, that word. So they get audio, but they don't get much video. Yeah, we're at 7,100, but it hasn't dipped for a while, so it's probably fine. Yeah, I guess Chain Lightning is probably the way to go. I can do Recalcitelion down to 1. Recalcitelion to 0. And I'm just going to ignore the Ocular Swarm.
Yeah. I mean, we have to get it eventually, but...
And my power is going to do 0 damage, so I'm going to save time and avoid the 0 damage animations.
Have a good night, RPD 234. So I could throat jab something bad, or Razor Ordnance, something for a little more damage, but we don't actually need more damage because of the damage reduction business. So I'll throat jab one of those miscreations. And save myself.
Yeah, it seems stable now. All we had to do was commit to the stream.
Yeah, just commit to the bit.
Okay. Normally I would displace Armory into Jim's hat. But...
And you could play something that will do nothing.
Yeah, I have a lot of nothings here.
Yeah, you could...
I think ideally I get the Masada with bounties, but we don't have bounties.
You might get a bounty with on the prize, but...
Even if I did, I would need to play Masada to utilize it.
Yeah. Your dart gun would actually do something.
True.
But I don't know if you want to use Displaced Armory for that.
So the dart gun, neurotoxin dart thrower, select, do 1 target 1 damage, reduce damage dealt by the target by 1. Eh.
Take Arc wants to know why they have to be at 1 HP or less instead of just when damage dealt by Infinitor would destroy manifestation. Well, they wouldn't be destroyed because they're indestructible. So,
let's see.
Maybe that answers that. I don't know if you have any insight from the playtesting days of Infinitor.
I was not a playtester at the time. But yeah, it definitely like I always get confused with that because I always feel like he has to reduce a manifestation to 0, but that's not quite the same thing. I'll just get the Masada and then do nothing, and then I will, for a change of pace,
the decisions about wording have to do with space on the card, which isn't something we worry about on digital, but is a big factor on the tabletop.
Yeah, like when you pull up the big cards of like Quick Draw, for instance, it feels like there's a lot of space on the card, but then I look at a physical card and you realize that like the text has actually changed, or text size has changed in the digital version, because this would normally fill up the entire card. There's no blank space below it, which always makes me get amazed when they put lots of text on a card later.
All right, I'm going to hit this one because it can deal damage.
Oh boy. Well, the good news is this is going to hit a lot of the manifestations.
That's true. And a lot of us.
Bad news, Twisted Inspiration reduces it to 1.
No, one of them is down to 1 though, so...
Yeah.
I'll take a Whispers at this point.
So hopefully he doesn't reveal a one-shot. He instead puts a manifestation out, and then afterwards plays a thing. Well, he did get the Whispers. Just not the order we wanted it. Then the Lambent Reaper.
Why are we playing this?
This was the viewer's choice, John. We have to listen to the viewers.
I don't know if I've ever actually played Ultimate Heroic Infinitor. Like,
it is really difficult. I think it was one of the games in my Summer Ultimates that I lost the first time.
Well, it's not looking good now. It was looking good until that Whispers came out in the wrong order.
Right. Definitely not Infinitor. Tempest isn't really doing anything exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, if he can get a Cleansing Downpour, that would be great, but... The Crystalloid Behemoth whenever this card... Or no, I can just Flash Flood it. That is something he can do.
You can do that.
Because that is annoying. And a hero can move this to their hand. Who wants this in their hand? Oh my gosh.
Someone might be able to do a thing.
Who would be the most exciting to have a thing done?
Expatriette or Wraithe, I guess.
I'll give it to Expat. I feel like Parse would make this a lot less scary.
So I could go looking for Infinite Eyepiece, which might give us a fighting chance.
It can at least help us control when Infinitor heals manifestations or not, but yeah. This is rough, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Honk.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, they responded to my beep, beep. Welcome to HandelabraLive, where we stream from the middle of an intersection.
Honk, honk.
All right.
All right, you still don't have a bounty, but you have a 6 in 34 chance of getting one with Eye on the Prize.
Do I eye on the prize, or do I skip? I'm gonna skip.
And you would have got an Eye on the Prize.
A terrible texture.
Yeah, so nothing amazing. Oh, look, Pride is in my hand. Just where I want it.
And they are played in the proper order.
Of course. All right. I have the sniffles, so I'm going to go blow my nose, so I'll go FK. BRB.
I'm not the only one with a cold here. Hello, Crystalloid Behemoth number 2. How are you doing tonight, sir? Well, John is away, so I can make all of the terrible decisions like hitting the choose for me button without his consent. And Infinitor reveals a one-shot, so everyone regains HP again. He has the sniffles. I have the sniffles too, though. I don't know what he's complaining about. And look, Infinitor deals himself 4 damage, so this is exciting. This might be the round where he flips.
Anything fun happen?
He revealed another one-shot, so all the manifestations regained HP. Right before that, the Crystalloid Behemoth,
Knocked them all down. That's awesome.
knocked him down,
Great.
so it was the same routine as last round.
And then he insult to injury.
Machinations of a madman, so it was a manifestation. We play the top
what's
card,
game
which
3?
is Twisted Miscreation. And then he's dealing damage to something that's not going to get taken out.
Are we losing this turn?
Probably, because I think Lambent Reaper is probably going to take out Infinitor, is my guess.
Oh, so he'll flip, and then that'll be exciting.
Or maybe not. We'll get someone lower. Yeah, so there's Chrono. Do you want to see a flipped Infinitor?
Yeah, we do. We'll see the flip.
Let's see the flip art that we never
really
see.
Cool, and you don't get to see it. Yeah.
Look at that. He looks like Oblivion.
Weird.
It's almost like he thinks that's what Oblivion looks like. Now, damage dealt by villain targets is irreducible and cannot be redirected.
Hey, we live.
Also, manifestations are still indestructible, so this is exciting.
Right, so how do we win?
Here. Localized hurricane. Now, do you seriously want to figure out how to win here? I don't know that.
I don't think I've actually won on this flip side. Have you done that?
No. Because generally, it's when I'm playing advanced that he flips. In fact, I played an advanced match where he flipped on his first turn. Because of a poor order of manifestations. There was something that hit the highest, which was Infinitor, and then things that hit the 2 highest, which included Infinitor, and then the Lambent Reaper, which hits the lowest, which was Infinitor, and he flipped himself. So
it could be fun to play, like, just attack him and flip him and then try to win on that other side.
I'm going to go for the suicide approach of I'm going to do as much damage to him as I can.
Yeah, I mean, +1 against yourself doesn't matter now. You may as well have plus 1,000.
Well, I mean, Crystalloid Behemoth takes me out. I mean, it doesn't matter, yeah, but...
But we don't get to use your incap, which is the most useful thing.
That
now.
would have been great! We could have been immune to energy, and then we would not have been dealt damage this way. Aw, man.
That would have been great. Yeah, which of these slightly useful options?
Stun Bolt! Wait, no.
It's gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Expatriette, have all the behemoths.
Let's see. Play card, use power, deal target damage. It doesn't matter, right?
Do they have damage? They don't have damage reduction now, do they? So I could.
You could hit manifestations, but there's no point because they're indestructible.
Right. So we just need to hit him. Whatever.
Here, Expat.
We will reduce him as much as we can. And by that, be lower than 80. Check that out. And we'll freeze him as well.
Was this the first time that Flip's Infinitor has been seen on HandelabraLive?
I don't think so. I think we showed it before.
Okay.
But it's probably the second time.
Right. Oh boy, another crystalloid behemoth. John, did you stack this deck?
This is
the top 3 cards were crystalloid behemoth.
That definitely did not help.
Look at this weekly one-shot that's coming out next week. Wait, what?
That's true. I could write down the setup and make this next week's.
Hashtag viewer's choice.
That's a good name for a weekly one-shot, actually. Viewer's choice.
Right.
Oh, look here. He's gonna help us all. Nope. Wrong
Whispers
side.
of Oblivion. Well, at least he doesn't have a damage increase now.
But it's irreducible.
I'm gonna tap through this. Actually, the irreducible and the can't be redirected part takes so long to get through. It still takes a while. And then Machinations of a Madman. Reveal the one-shot. Okay, so do we want to... Oh no, actually Wraithe will survive, so it doesn't matter.
We did survive one more round than we thought, so that's something.
Recalcitrant Manifestation entered play, so we regained HP.
Actually, if we hadn't flipped him, he would have revealed that Whispers and then healed them all again. That would have been...
Yet again!
And like, he would have hit them with Whispers. No, he would have... Yeah, that would have been worse.
Hit the behemoth first, because he's terrible.
Oh, fine.
And then maybe we'll just conveniently forget the second part of the damage.
Is a real MVP.
Alright. Well, I think the worst part of that was the behemoths, honestly, so it wasn't even the viewer's fault. It was the environment and its terrible stacking. I mean, come on, John. You programmed this game. Why are you so bad at this? There's no way that the environment could have all 3 behemoths on top.
Check out. Now we've got the crazy music. And the cool artwork. So there you go. Now we're 1-1. We're at 500. Think we can turn the ship around for 2019?
Yeah, Jeremy's gonna be like, so what game did you lose last week, John? You'll be like, Heroic Infinitor. And he's like, huh?
Ultimate Heroic Infinitor.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Full random game.
Full random, yeah. So if I pull 2, let's see. I should pull a villain down, an environment, and 2 heroes, and then they'll shuffle correctly. There. Progeny in Omnitron 4 with Dark Watch Expat and Void Guard Mainstay.
And I will get 2 random heroes.
Chrono and Legs.
Looks good.
You want to shuffle the order? There's a way we can do that.
I can just make them alternate.
Okay. That's the easiest way to do that. Is there any... We could lead with Legacy just to see... Or no, never mind. This is Progeny. I was thinking Iron Legacy. Yeah, there's no special order. Standard,
yeah,
just
good.
Because...
That's just standard. We're trying to win here. Gotta give ourselves a little bit of help.
I made Sparky laugh. Not one more step. You're in trouble now. I've got my singular eye on you. Alright.
Does she have a singular eye titty?
Dark Watch Expat has a flak jacket, hollow points, reload, and shock rounds. No guns. Best of Times Chrono has bounty board, sudden contract, temporal grenade, and terrible tech strike. Void Guard Mainstay has 2 kick the tires, leader of the pack, and Void Belter. And Legacy has fortitude, inspiring presence, superhuman durability, and Legacy Ring. A card we never saw. And he gets the Scion of Blight, which is probably the best of the Scions, provided we can figure out how to mitigate the discards. Excuse me. But we get the Hour of Reckoning, so cards can't be played anyway.
Great. That's a lovely, great opening.
But it will destroy the Scion of Blight, so...
That's true.
0 Scions is better than 1 Scion.
Expatriette wasn't too crazy about playing a card anyways, so...
Yeah, so do I want to increase damage? I don't have a gun, though, so it's not likely... So I'm just going to skip.
I guess you can control your own
It's
turn.
my hero, John. Come on.
I'm going to press skip power for all game.
All game. Can I vote for that?
You can.
Alright, and Void Guard Mainstay could deal 1 and 1. Do you want to do that? It's at least progress towards victory.
It is progress towards victory. That he
discard
may
an ammo card because we have 2 reloads, so yeah.
Yep.
Remember, kids, an ammo card in the trash is worth 2 guns in the hand. Right? That's how that works.
That's how that works. You have the ammo with a picture of Progeny on it as well.
Perfect. Let's see, what one was that? Oh yeah, hollow points is actually Progeny.
It's worth it to increase damage by 1 and not draw another card.
If it's not progress, it's Congress. If pro is the opposite of con, is progress the opposite of Congress? That's my favorite joke. I also thought, is prostitution the opposite of constitution? Oh boy, beginning of the end is actually perfect. Because we didn't play a card anyway. Oh, yeah. So now he has no Scions. He's naked.
Naked Progeny.
I mean, I think he's already naked. Like, come on. The Vassal of Destruction.
Is there a hero named Progeny?
Like, look at this. The Vassal of Destruction text is covering the thing that should not be shown on PG streams.
Press that T button.
Oh no! It's revealed! Ah!
Someone should make a fan hero called Progeny, who's the opposite of Progeny.
That's like the inverted verse or whatever. Inverted Progeny is Congeny. I don't know.
All right, now you're ready to rumble. You still have no guns.
Still no guns. I do have hair trigger reflexes at least that can do something.
Clean up the environment.
It's not as good as like taking out thieves and informants when they enter play, but it's something.
Hey, look, Chrono-Ranger has a bunch of things he can do.
Look at the sudden contract that I never saw in that game.
You never saw it. Pants are his superpower.
Welcome to HandelabraLive After Dark.
It is after dark. Look, it's dark.
It is. You can actually see it is literally after dark.
Why do they call it after dark? Isn't it just dark?
I know, right?
Isn't after dark the morning? When you think about it.
I mean, my best guess off the top of my head is it's after you turn the lights off in the kids' room, so you know they're in bed, so you can safely watch your adult entertainment, but I have thought in the past, because I'm actually a bit I don't know that censored is the right word. Filtered, I guess, is the word on these streams, because this is a family-friendly stream. But my name is LewdDolphin, so you might imagine that there's some adult nature in me. I have thought about doing Sentinel streams on my own private channel that's not filtered, and so we would be discussing certain lewd things. But I have not actually carried through with that thought. LewdDolphin. Or L__D Dolphin.
Yeah. Could be LewdDolphin.
Could be loud.
Land Dolphin.
Lard Dolphin. Alright, there's no ongoings or equipments to destroy.
I don't know if there's any other LewdDolphin. Yeah.
So we have Galvanize, we have By Any Means. My base power is strictly better than Void Belter. LewdDolphin was actually an alt I made.
Nice.
When I went through my non-lewd phase, and I was like, I'm tired of being lewd, guys. I'm gonna become LewdDolphin instead. That didn't last too long.
LewdDolphin.
LewdDolphin. I like that one. There's the math humor.
LewdDolphin. All right. Family stream.
We did talk about getting laid, as in laying down on the floor. So.
We did. I remember.
This is a May. Someone put leader of the pack out because it's at least something that could be destroyed.
The descriptions about that superstition called it finding love. I like leader of the pack a lot with the variant of Mainstay there.
Yeah, it is definitely very good.
Just be like, no, punch me, I punch you. No, punch me, I punch you.
Redirect to me. No, I attack first.
How about some more +1s? Load Dolphin into the Omni Cannon.
Lag Dolphin. Oh man, no, we're still at 7100. We haven't had any stream issues since the impromptu break.
It's only when it gets down to 6900 that we have trouble. I don't know why.
It was at 6900, then it went up to 71. And it can't go below 71 because that's the number of drop frames. We can't suddenly undrop frames, can we?
It's over 9000.
It's harder than it sounds.
Sign of Frost, the worst of the Scion.
Yeah, where's Writhe when we need him? There's no reason to do this. I'm going to say this for this turn.
Yeah, we're all fine.
Alright, did I get a gun yet? I got the assault rifle. And we have a lot of +1s. Really,
Yeah.
By Any Means and Galvanize and Inspiring Presence are kind of undoing the Scion of Frost.
And you have your own +1.
And my own +1, which is going to go away, but yeah.
Just like start shooting the heroes because those bonuses are just too good. All right, now I can get a power that deals damage. Do I want that, or do I want my hat? I want the bow. It's all about the bow.
Yeah, I would say, like, I mean, 95% of the time I played Displaced Armory to get the hat. But I would say with Best of Times Chrono, you would actually want to get a different power sometimes. Especially against Progeny, because he doesn't have other villain targets.
And also, there's so many boosts. It's all about the bow now. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've had people yell at me about always putting the hat out when I could have gotten the bow. But the thing about the hat is that then you could play a one-shot that deals damage, which is basically what the bow does, is an extra damage instance. So certainly if you feel you're not going to have many cards for long, then there's not a reason to put that out. Alright, I'm going to play the Void Belter to destroy it later. Because especially at this point, my base power is still better.
LewdDolphin, the bank run by Tempest. King Van Hammer is coming up with new stuff.
I can do that. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Oh, Legacy, what will you do? You have the ring, but no other power.
You have a surge of strength, but no damage dealing.
Yeah.
You have a superhuman durability, but not many damage instances. You have a lead from the front, but no means of damage reduction other than the fortitude.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep up with the theme of like, oh, you can play this card, but why would you?
Fortitude and lead from the front can be pretty handy, actually.
All right,
so.
Resource Recycler. At the top card of the trash is an equipment or a device. Top card is Mechania Accumulator. Put a drone. It's coming out anyway. And the drone is actually going to destroy it, right? Destroy a component, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so it still doesn't really matter if we keep overcharged systems out.
Yeah, I almost never bother getting rid of overcharged unless the one that plays extra cards is there. Then I get rid of it.
I agree.
You can almost one-shot this. Get pretty close.
Well, you know, I played this to destroy it, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy it.
There you go. Then you can just...
Deal one target, too. I could take him out, but he's not... Nah, Progeny.
Yeah, that little thing versus doing 10 damage to Progeny.
You know, for a randomized match against Progeny, we're kind of very well set up.
Well, he hasn't chained a bunch of stuff yet.
No. No. Should I go for hollow points? Or arsenal access? Maybe get a shotgun?
You have shock rounds in your trash.
Shock rounds in my trash. Lots of boosts there. Yeah, we'll do the shock rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, this is... fight is pretty gross.
Who has a card to discard here?
Anyone?
I'd say Legacy could probably get rid of superhuman durability. It's not too
Surge.
likely it will happen.
May as well kill that thing. It'll come back, but... or maybe it won't.
Yeah, no, the thing that brought it back got destroyed by it, ironically.
Right.
Oh, hey, the shotgun would have been revealed by Arsenal Access.
If only the Heroes of Sentinel Comics knew to combine one member from each team to fight Progeny instead of fighting them as teams. See, it's easy. Yes, we don't have a Prime Warden, but we don't even need one. Yeah, this might be a bounty-free game.
No, you have by any means.
Oh, I do have by any means. That's true. Well, besides that,
Shush you!
They're not counting that one.
Doesn't count. That one's different.
You can discard it. Ammo.
Yeah, sure.
Shoot, shoot, shooty, shoot, shoot.
We'll promote Chrono-Ranger to temporary Prime Warden. Alright, well, I can't use Void Belter to destroy one of my cards now, which was something I was thinking about. I could destroy my leader of the pack to draw a card and play a card for some reason.
Well, One thing I thought was cool
If
from
not,
the story
destroy.
descriptions of Progeny was like about how they were using like opposite damage types. And that doesn't show up in the mechanics, which would be cool, but you can imagine like it could make some fights like impossible if you don't have the right damage types on your team.
Yeah. Kind of like how fighting Ennead in Megalopolis with Legacy and Wraithe and Parse could lead to an impossible situation.
It's not impossible to win. It's just you have a time limit, and you might. It's once you comes out, that's it. Yeah, Legacy can discard. I'm not going to play Surge of Strength, so toss that.
With how the guy pops in and out, he's an honorary member of every team. I like the lore where, like, there was one match where he just comes in and fires a round at someone and leaves immediately.
That was like his first appearance, yeah. his first, like, modern appearance.
Kind of like a literal Deus Ex Machina. Like, oh my gosh, the hero team is screwed. They can't do anything. Oh, hey, Chrono-Ranger did something. Oh my gosh, we're winning! Who's the here? Who's the target with the lowest?
Pursuer
Progeny
versus Expatriette.
Oh,
Progeny is the lowest.
yeah, Progeny is the lowest. Aha!
So we have to discard.
Oh, he at least got dealt 1 damage.
Legacy can discard again.
All right, what's Progeny doing here? Scion of Flame? Whatevs. We got this.
You can take your own damage. Your own damn damage. When it's +1.
Scion of Frost, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like hate Scion of Blight and avoid it by any means, because I kept thinking, oh my gosh, I can't deal with the discards. So I usually like destroyed Scion of Blight before I destroyed Scion of Frost, but then I realized that made the game so much longer and so much harder as the result.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can get crippled by Blight, but usually you have stuff to do still.
Yeah. Alright.
I think we can finish him off here.
I'm just gonna do the shotgun. I could have done like hollow points, but Techno Pursuer is targeting Progeny, so I'm okay with this.
That's fair.
I'll discard my own card.
You're not going to get another turn.
Right. Sign of Storm is like the card to destroy.
Yeah.
Like,
Storm is the main priority.
do not let him play extra cards. That is when bad things happen.
When Chrono-Ranger plays extra cards, good things happen.
How do you want to win the game?
I want to win the game with a Hunter and Hunted compounded bow attack.
All right. That was I don't want to say it's the easiest Progeny game of all time, but I was pretty happy at how we got so many +1s so fast that I just didn't care about like Scion of Frost and Scion
like
of
15 minutes.
yeah, the Progeny speedrun, guys. Come on, try to beat that time. That's your 2019 goal. Every time we do a Handelabra live stream, you always have to make sure you beat the game faster than the developers did. That's how you know you're good at the game.
Yeah, that's how you know. So if you beat Iron Legacy with that team in a faster time, let us know.
Yes, post your screenshots to Twitter. We'll retweet them or something.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes.
Krista
will do that. Of course.
Cool. Well, I think that's going to do it
for
the first episode of HandelabraLive in 2019.
The 2019 premiere of Handelabra Games, the year that hopefully has Oblivion released.
It will have Oblivion released. I will happily say that.
Oh, we have a confirmation. You heard it here first. Oblivion is coming out in 2019, guys.
But
so the next question, is it coming out on January 2nd?
It's not coming out on January 2nd.
Okay.
That's tomorrow.
Next question, is it coming out on January 3rd?
I didn't know this was an interview. It's a really bad interview, too.
It's like, what day are you going to first start saying it might come out? It's like the camel with bales of hay or whatever. It's like, this is the straw that broke the camel's back, you know.
Cool, so you have the honor of doing the second stream, the first and the second stream of 2019.
Yeah, and I'll do the first one deck dungeon game. Yeah, woo! Nice.
Yeah, so one deck dungeon and Sentinels on Dolphin's Dive will be on Thursday, as usual, and I believe another letdown will be back on Sunday with his regular stream, Tales from the Archive, and On Deck will be back on Monday, and we'll be back with another Oblivion preview next week on HandelabraLive next Tuesday. So make sure to tune in to see another environment, most likely. And we'll keep previewing that content as we get it developed and ready to go.
2019 is all lewd all the time. Yes, I'm just going to be appearing in every single Handelabra stream. I wish that could be the case, but no, once the school semester starts, I'm going to be not able to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, which means I will no longer be guest hosting Sentinels Live / HandelabraLive.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Because Jeremy's only on once every 2 weeks, but I will be on every week, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else you want to mention before we sign off?
Be sure to give my own Twitch channel a follow, and if I get enough people who want Sentinels After Dark there, then we will certainly do an unfiltered Sentinels game. But that's up to you guys. And the same carries through for One Deck Dungeon if you want more lewd discussions about One Deck Dungeon. But anyway, Thursday nights, Dolphin's Dive, One Deck Dungeon, and Viewer's Choice Sentinels of the Multiverse. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Looking forward to another great year of streaming and games. So have a good night, everyone. We'll talk to you later.
Hold on a second.